I finally decided to get rid of some more stuff. You know, I'd hated to get rid of this stuff, but I'm really cracking down on my minimalism goal, and I'm trying to get there before I move. I'm gonna have to move in March, so I'm gonna be moving to a new place. The landlord's daughter and her husband are taking this place over, so I got to be out by April, and I found a new place to move to in March. So I'm trying to get rid of a lot, as much as possible, while I'm still here, and so I don't have to take it to my new place, and I can just throw it. And well, I'll probably take a lot of this stuff to Goodwill or try to sell it, but I'm about sick of trying to sell stuff. I'd rather just take it to Goodwill and let them deal with it, because stuff will sit around here and I'll say, well, I need to sell that, and then it'll just never get around to it. I can just take stuff to Goodwill and drop it off and not worry about it anymore. And then that's what all this stuff is. It's boxes for moving. I'm trying to really weed out a lot of my unnecessary items. I mean, I've already done that when I moved here. I didn't weed them all out, but I was trying to weed them out. Gracious, I really have a I have a problem with keeping stuff. Well, I got another load taken to Goodwill yesterday, so that's another one in the books. I just got to keep doing it. Like you've seen in the past videos, I take another load every couple weeks or 4 weeks, about once a month, I guess. I don't exactly know when I'm doing it, but anyway, this stuff is stuff I'm probably gonna keep. Well, most of these are just empty boxes, except for that stuff's for the kitchen. I'm packing up some of the kitchen stuff that I'm not using, and then I got rid of a whole bunch of my kitchen supplies, so I don't have much to pack up as much as I did. I still have a little bit, but probably everything that goes in my kitchen will fit in that box, with the exception of the refrigerator and the convection oven over there. And actually, yeah, that's probably everything. Well, maybe my bread box won't fit. I was thinking, I mean, that's not including all the food that I have on the counter and those dirty dishes that I still haven't washed. But no, I'm planning to put all the dishes and things like that, non-perishable things, things that don't need to last, such as cooking supplies. I mean, like dishes and frying pan and things like that. I'm going to put in this box probably. But as far as food goes, I'll probably put that in another box. But most of these over here are just empty boxes. I'm not sure if I mentioned in another video, I took out my saxophone and started playing it. And I remember several of the notes, so I might try to keep that in practice. I still have my guitar, and I know, I mean, I can play it, but it's slow as I'll get out for me to find notes and chords. I have papers with all the chords or most of the chords and notes on it, so that's still a work in progress. I took guitar lessons, but boy, they were, he was talking about finding the notes with your ears, and I thought, oh gracious, this isn't for me, I don't think. But anyway, I kept the guitar, so I got to learn that. Hopefully I'll learn that eventually. I've still got the guitar. I really don't want to keep storing it if I'm not going to learn it, so I hope I'll pick that up. Of course, right now my main focus is my master's course. Well, I guess number one is I got to go to work 48 hours a week, and then I got my master's degree, which only takes, I'd say probably tops 8 to 10 hours a week if I'm really focused. And then my de-hoarding goal, I've still got that goal. I've still got cassette tapes. Now, see, some of those cassette tapes in this thing right here are sentimental, so I'm not planning to get rid of those anytime soon unless I could convert them. And I got rid of a lot of DVDs yesterday.
I took those and I got rid of a bunch of books. Let me show my bookcase now. Now, y'all remember, I think I showed the top of this bookcase. It was full of books. I got rid of a whole bunch of books. Now, there are some, those are sentimental books right there. And now, see, I'm trying to keep these shelves clean because right, you can see I've got stuff stacked on there again. But it's not as bad as it used to be. And I cleaned out that bottom shelf. Well, you can't see it because it's so dark. But there's nothing on that bottom floor shelf. So I've just got 5 full shelves. And then those are some scrapbooks and hymnals and some sentimental stuff. I really need to get rid of some more books. But it's one step at a time for me. I'm having such a hard time sorting through things. I got rid of it. I'd probably say I got rid of a good 100 items yesterday. So I think it's just doing it like 100 items at a time. It's not too much, but it's enough to keep me motivated, because 100 items, that's quite a bit of things, but it's also small enough for me to conquer it at one time, or I can just stack them up. I forgot to take these shoes over here, so I just said I'll use this cart. It's my little donation cart. Well, that's just a temporary holding, because y'all know I have all kinds of places I put my donations to take to Goodwill before I actually get them to Goodwill. So right now, this is my holding area. Anyway, I'm about to start on my master's degree stuff. And I'm going to South Carolina later today. So I hope y'all have a good one. Take care.